How's it going? Welcome back to the Discus Hilarity Collective podcast. I'm your host, Warren, here with Daryl. Today, we're just going to do real quick kind of news roundup of like some stories that are kind of doing the rounds right now. Before we get into it though, give us a like, subscribe to the channel on YouTube, wherever you're getting your podcast, give us a follow there as well. So to start off, I suppose, Daryl, you copped a Matt Hardy tweet. If you want to just chat about that real quick,
a fan had just tweeted that they didn't like the way Jeff was being booked and he was overlooked or whatever. But Matt had then tweeted saying, "Oh, I wish I could work with my brother again," which I don't know, maybe it's cryptic. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I hope they don't oversaturate now AEW with older. They're great to have their training, but don't know. Maybe it's nothing, but could be something to look into.
Exactly, yeah. And obviously the Hardys kind of have done the Hardy Boys thing everywhere. The only place they haven't actually done is AEW now. So maybe when Jeff does wind up with WWE eventually, he'll fuck off to
them versus the Young Bucks or something.
Yeah, this thing they did it in Ring of Honor and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Just before they came back from WrestleMania, so why not? Even if it was a one-off match, may as well get them in to do it if Jeff is going to be finished
now that they're on proper TV time.
Yeah, why not? Another thing to chat about as well is the Hall of Fame. This year they're doing obviously two classes of the Hall of Fame. They're redoing 2020 because they didn't do it last year, and they're doing 2021. In terms of 2020, the headliner was supposed to be Batista. He's after pulling out now this year. By mutual agreement, I suppose, with everyone involved. It was mainly because the fans won't be there. He has some other obligations as well, filming stuff, I think. So, Batista's going to pull it out now. Obviously, they're missing a headliner there. So, I don't know if they're just going to kind of bump someone up like the Bellas, maybe. And then, but in terms of the 2021 class, they have could be a headliner. I'm not too sure, but RVD looks set to go into the Hall of Fame this year. I've seen that reported by like Fightful and Wrestling Inc. I think then posted it afterwards. But RVD, he's currently actually filming a documentary with WWE, like a hands-on documentary. I reckon it'll be a pure hour and a half one because they're going in depth on his weed business as well, which isn't like them. So that's pretty cool.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they're going like they've been to his house, they've been to his company and stuff like that. So that's kind of cool. Like it makes sense then if he's going into the Hall of Fame. Do you know what I mean? If they're gonna drop that documentary around WrestleMania as well.
Yeah.
So more than
deserved as well.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Like whether it was ECW, WCW, WWE, he's done it all really, and well deserving of it. Another thing we can chat about is Aleister Black responding to Andrades Release. Obviously Andrade, pushed for a release, finally got it. Delight from I think everyone is now at this stage, but a few people have been kind of sending messages. Some have been very kind of blank, because obviously you don't really want to get in trouble with the higher ups of WWE, like Ricochet put up a broken heart, stuff like that. Nothing major. Aleister Black basically said his goodbyes to him, and then Andrade responded then by calling him Tommy End. Again, this could be nothing. We could just be looking into it a bit too much, but again, what else are you going to do really? Do you know what I mean? Tommy End was the name that Aleister Black used to wrestle under in the Indies and stuff like that before he came to WWE. And maybe it is kind of a hint, like, get out of there while you can, pal. I don't know. But I'd love to see Aleister Black either back on telly actually doing something, or just push for your release as well, pal. Because you're worth more. You need to, at this stage in your career, you kind of need to know your worth. And especially if you've dedicated your life to a business like that, you don't want to be doing it all your life. So go out, make your money like while you can.
Yeah, especially when he's young, there's so many kind of different companies now there. Not just AEW, but there's so many there. NWA, Impact, whatever. So great chance for him. Or go back to New Japan, or if he was over in New Japan, go there.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, you may as well, because realistically, you're just sitting there literally doing nothing. He hasn't been on telly since December. Do you know what I mean? It's 4 months ago. It's a shame. It's a real shame. And then the last news headline, I suppose, and probably the biggest, you copped it actually, Daryl, about Tessa Blanchard. If you want to chat about that real quick.
It was just posted. Actually, I don't know who it was. There was a fan or somebody that was in the training center. They had posted a picture, but she had retweeted it then. And she's training with Sasha Banks, Kalisto, and Bailey, and one or two others. So I know we were saying there, especially with everything going on with COVID and stuff like that, I can't see WWE wanting people kind of outside that bubble just coming in and training. So that is looking promising. If she is getting signed up, that'd be great. And I know she a year now out of Impact, would it be?
Yeah, nearly a
Close
year.
to it.
Yeah.
So that could be an amazing acquisition for WWE.
Yeah,
But
especially
being
like,
bumped straight up onto the main rosters, which she's way more than capable of.
yeah,
Or else going into NXT with Taya Valkyrie when she starts.
true. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, she'd be a great sign in the either side of it, really. NXT are kind of lacking a like bigger stars lately in terms of the women's division. Like I know you have Io Shirai and Toni Storm and Raquel Gonzalez, but that's really it in terms of main big women. And then on the main roster, obviously you keep seeing the same recycled people, bar Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair now. So it'd be a nice addition to any kind of roster. Yeah, so hopefully now that leads to something, whether it's NXT or the main roster. But yeah, that was our kind of little news roundup anyway. Just a few stories that were going around. We thought we just share our opinions on it. But yeah, so once again, thanks very much for listening or watching, whatever you're doing. Hit us up on the socials, Discus Lariat Collective on Instagram and the Discus Lariat on Twitter. And then until next time, then we'll see you soon.